Hi, I'm Rain, and welcome to Normalized Channeling, your go-to place for healing and understanding your true potential. Today, I'd like to give you some helpful information that will help demystify the practice of hypnosis and to help you feel more comfortable utilizing this natural state as a tool to help you unlock your true potential. For over 30 years, I've dedicated my life to the healthcare sector, working as a registered nurse in ICU and surgical settings. Following that, I spent over 2 decades in mental health and psychiatry, helping to serve those with addictions and severe mental health disorders. I've seen firsthand how our healthcare system can fall short, especially in caring for our mental and emotional well being. My journey into channeling began when I saw the transformative power of energy work. My son was born with sensory processing disorder and struggled immensely for the first 5 to 6 years of his life. We tried every therapy available, but nothing seemed to help. One day, his occupational therapist came to me and introduced craniosacral therapy, an energy technique that she had recently learned. The results were miraculous. My son began to heal in profound ways almost overnight. That experience sparked an obsessive interest in me to explore energy, quantum physics, and consciousness. I became certified in Reiki, quantum healing hypnosis, shamanic healing energy, and various other healing modalities. This extensive knowledge forms the backbone of the work I do here. My mission is to help you understand that everyone has the power to channel their higher selves and manifest their dream lives. I strive to break the stigma around channeling and to make it a natural part of your journey towards mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical health. One of the first things to realize about hypnosis is that all hypnosis is self-hypnosis. If you don't believe in hypnosis or you don't think it's going to work, then guess what? It's not. It's just not going to work. Hypnosis relies on the individual's ability to enter and navigate their own subconscious mind. If they don't believe it's going to work and don't want to do it and don't want to participate, there's nothing anybody else can do to hypnotize somebody, because all hypnosis is self-hypnosis. It's an agreement that you make with the other person, with the practitioner, that'll allow them to guide you into a place to unlock some secrets within your subconscious mind. And if you're not ready or willing to do that, nobody can overcome that for you. So until you're ready to be hypnotized, you won't be. All hypnosis is self-hypnosis. So now let's take a moment and look at what hypnosis is not. Hypnosis is not anesthesia. And trust me, I know I've seen a lot of people under anesthesia. Hypnosis facilitates relaxation and mental clarity, but it does not numb physical sensation like anesthesia. Anesthesia, on the other hand, induces a loss of sensation and consciousness for medical purposes. This is the big distinction between hypnosis and anesthesia. You're not going to be put under, I promise. Now let's just take a moment to review some common misconceptions. I actually think most people's misconceptions about hypnosis comes from entertainment and watching stage hypnotists hypnotize people and make them run around and quack like a chicken and say strange things. Well, trust me, that's just stage hypnosis. I promise you that you're going to be completely awake. You will not be losing any consciousness. In fact, if you fall asleep on me, I'm going to wake you up, because if you fall asleep, the session's over and it's not going to move any further. I need you to be awake. I need you to be participating. So during a hypnotic session, you are participating the entire time. You will be in a deep theta state of relaxation, but you will not lose consciousness, and I will not be able to control your mind. Again, all hypnosis is self-hypnosis. Another common misconception is that hypnosis produces instant solutions. And while many times it does, actually most times, I've found that it produces instant solutions and clarity. But sometimes our higher selves want us to take action. And if part of the session involves you needing to take action on something, you will find that you will not get instant results. The results will come once you start taking action. I hope this helps clear up some common misconceptions. Now let's talk about the difference between natural trance states and hypnotic trance states. Natural trances are spontaneous and often occur without conscious awareness, such as daydreaming or becoming absorbed in a repetitive activity. Hypnotic trances are intentionally induced through specific techniques such as guided relaxation and focused attention, often facilitated by a trained professional. Now I'd like to take a quick moment to talk about visualization. Are you one of these human beings who can visualize anything inside their mind, full of colors and crisp, clear pictures? Are you like an artist who can draw anything? Well, consider yourself lucky because not every human being can visualize. Some human beings only see things in black and white. Some human beings see things very fuzzy and it's not very clear. And some human beings are completely blacked out, meaning when they close their eyes to try to visualize something, they see nothing but blackness. And it's almost impossible for them to even visualize a simple color in their mind. So if you're one of these people who are artistic maybe and have great visual images, consider yourself lucky. However, if you're one of the people who see nothing but blackness, have no fear, because that will not impede your hypnotic session at all. Hypnosis relies on the ability to experience emotions, sensations, and conceptual understanding rather than visual imagery alone. We do use visual imagery in a process to take you through past life regressions to visualize things, but you don't have to see the pictures in your mind to do it. You can rely on emotions, sensations, and conceptual understanding. So, if you're aphantasic, have no fear. I specialize in aphantasia as I am aphantasic as well and know exactly what it takes to break through and be able to have a successful session. Now let's go over some hypnosis myths. I think that many of these myths actually come from people watching entertainment hypnosis on TV. One of the most common myths is that you'll get stuck in hypnosis. And while I've never actually had a client or seen anybody get stuck in hypnosis, I've never actually heard of anybody getting stuck in hypnosis. If you were to get stuck in hypnosis, I wouldn't allow you to be stuck very long. At some point, I'm going to want you to wake up and get out of my office and leave. So even if you were to get stuck in hypnosis, I wouldn't leave you there. I'd unstick you pretty quickly. But I've never seen that happen, nor have I ever heard of that happening. Another common myth is that hypnosis is a magical paranormal state. It's woo-woo, you know. And I assure you that hypnosis is very natural. What I do is guide you into the theta state, and this theta state is the very same state that you enter before falling asleep and when waking up in the morning. It's the exact same state you might find yourself in if you're driving to work for the 100th time and you get in your car and then you end up at work and you're at your destination and you can't remember how you got there. I mean, you know how you got there, but you don't really remember the route because you were in a hypnotic state. A lot of people enter hypnotic states when watching television. They turn on their favorite show and they just enter a hypnotic state. I promise you, this is a very natural state to be in, and you do it every day, all the time. It is not paranormal and it's not woo woo. Another common myth is that hypnosis is only for weak minded or gullible people. Again, I think this comes from watching stage hypnosis on TV for entertainment. Because I promise you, if you've made the decision to have a quantum healing session, you are not weak minded and you are not gullible. It's one of the wisest, smartest, most healing, powerful decisions you'll ever make in your life. Most transformative decision you'll ever make in your life. So have no fear. You're not weak and you're not gullible. Another myth that many people have is that the hypnotist will be able to make you reveal secrets. That's just not true. All hypnosis is self-hypnosis, and you will be awake the entire time and know exactly what you're saying. And if at any time you have information that comes into your mind that you don't want to share with the hypnotherapist, you don't have to share it. The message will still be received, and you will have the ability to not share that message. A hypnotist or a hypnotherapist cannot reveal your innermost secrets. You have the power to control that. So have no fear. You're not going to lose consciousness and you're not going to say a bunch of things that you don't want the hypnotherapist to hear. I know I've actually done quantum healing sessions on many of my exes, and trust me, they don't say things that they don't want me to hear. So you'll be in full control, I promise you. This is not mind control, and you will remain awake and aware of your surroundings. And most people remember everything throughout their session. We do record them so that you can go back and listen to the recording, but most people will remember the entire session. And that's a wrap on Demystifying Hypnosis. I hope that you've enjoyed this presentation of mine. If you're feeling more ready to book a session with me, feel free to visit www.normalizedchanneling.com, or you can simply email me at normalizedchanneling@gmail.com. I look forward to healing with you. If you'd like more information on all things channeling, consciousness, universal truths, or just empowering inspiration, feel free to follow me. I am on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube, and I would love for you to share all of my content with you. So hit subscribe and let's walk each other home.